Hold on. I see a little corgi drop on my screen. I'm kind of scared to look at it. 350. That's my Eddie, dude. Oh, oh. No, no, that's insane. What do you mean that just dropped, dude? Oh, that's 405 ups, dude. Yeah, I'm tripping. Oh, welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you so much for being here. This time around, I'm just gonna show you a build I threw together for Foundries and Forges on MHCR Hardcore Rifted for survival. This is just a 346 start I was lent from a homie. Very thank you much. But I managed to clear this with 4 players. And picked up that Supreme Eddie, by the way. That was insane. I can't believe I'm still actually kind of freaked out. But I'm going to start with putting a Siren over here. Just a little guy right there. Very nice. I'm going to put 2 mages down. One on either side of this Siren. I'm going to put 3 ogres down. These ones are fused. Okay, now the side ogres we want to be inside of the siren bubble. At like the very tip here. Kind of like that, right? And then this front side ogre we're going to stick out here just a little more. And give him a reflect beam. Okay, now that's done. Let's do 2 spiders actually, maybe just 1 for now. On this little post. Okay, so this is big plays right here. Now we do have Arcanist, right? So on this monk and on this huntress. I do have a malicious set for the Inferno traps. So let's start with some traps first, right? We got an explosive and Inferno right there. We're gonna give all of these ogres their own gas trap, extending out far as we can to try and hit those chins. This map is a lot smaller than the other ones I've been playing. Alright, there we go. And then let's do some auras. We're going to do an ensnare, electric, and strength drain. Let's grab a guardian. We do have a fused bulwark. I'm going to stick at the very back of the furnace just to protect this siren and mages. I'm going to move these mages out to the extent of the bulwark just so that they can make sure they're healing the ogres there. We are going to protect this singular ogre there, but these ones should be mostly safe. Let's do some buff beams. I'm going to stick a buff beam very back on this bulwark by itself. This should be buffing the electric aura, giving that its maximum output there. We're going to do a buff beam on the explosive and the Inferno right there, giving the output for those. And then we'll give an ogre there each on buff beam alongside the gas traps. Right there. Now you can do even one more spider on this side. And that's pretty much it. You can do a healing aura if you want to be safe. If you have a fused healing aura in your deck, I don't. You can put an archer down, you can put a magic missile down, it'll probably break, but I mean that's it, right? So I'm gonna upgrade everything. I do have 2 striking gemstones for this on a solo play. This is just for giving maximum range to the auras and the traps in the center. Ideally, like maybe put one DPS pet on at the end of the waves to help clear a little faster, but as long as you have a striking gemstone on the electric aura, everything will eventually die. So it's just dependent on your playstyle. Do be warned that you know, if you're trying to go out in DPS, you will just get one-shotted, even with all this jazz out on the map, right? So that's it. That's everything upgraded, it looks like. And this does run with 4 players. If you are running more than 1 player, I would recommend just using summoner boosts and gemstones to maximize DPS. You could even put like sturdy gemstones on for the ogres if you're worried about them breaking. But nah, this clears, and this literally dropped me a Supreme Eddie Corgi with 2,000 stat points in power. So like, GG. That's insane. Can't believe it. Since we don't have a pet on, we just kind of have to wait, right? But we got the striking on, and this will end up handling itself. I sat here and did nothing besides pressing F occasionally for a boost, and maybe like a repair if I had to, but I didn't. So this is free. This runs with 4 players. If we're all gem boosting and such. So that's the last one. We can pick up our chest and see what kind of goodies dropping out of here right now. Not. Wait. What is that? Oh, it's not anything too crazy. I'm getting too excited. Maybe. You know, it's okay. I'm actually kind of happy about that. I'm actually a little bit happy about that one. Where's my Eddie at though? I don't even know. Oh, thank you very much. Alright, yo, thank you. And GG's. I appreciate you guys coming hanging out, watching, and checking this one out. This should clear pretty easily for you, and with multiple players, as long as your stats can compensate. Mine do, and you should be able to go pick up some things to make it possible in mixed mode fairly easily. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching.